That's good. Good point.
Hello, my name is Zoanne Morton and I work for the Pacific Streamkeepers Federation. Our role is to work with Fisheries and Oceans Canada in the implementation of the Streamkeepers program. The program has as its foundational piece this handbook and 14 associated hands-on project modules. People can take on one module. It's designed that way. You can take on a lot or a little. And some groups take on all 14 of the project modules in order to make a watershed plan and help with the protection and preservation of their local waterway. Today, we're going to talk about Module 5, which is storm drain marking. You might have seen this little fish painted on the storm drain outside of your house or your business. You wonder, how did that get there? Well, it was painted or pounded, there might be a vinyl fish there, and those were put there by community, whether a community neighbor, just somebody who lives on the street, might have been done by a business, might have been done by a community group like the Boy Scouts or the Girl Guides, or in some cases, it might be part of a bigger educational program. Today we'd like to share with you how the West Vancouver Streamkeepers have taken Module 5 and made a whole educational program out of that one module. This is all about West Vancouver and what the West Vancouver Streamkeepers are doing with Module 5 in their local schools. Have a look.
We're here today to talk to you about storm drain marking in your school area. And we have the mapping that's been provided to us by the municipality that mark all the storm drains in this area. We've taken that and divided it into 6 groups. And each team will have a parent volunteer and a streamkeeper volunteer. Now I'll touch on that. The parent volunteer, they will carry the calming sign. And this is to control traffic, and we're going to talk quite a bit about safety. But the parent will carry this, and the parent we ask to be responsible for the conduct of the students. The streamkeeper volunteer is primarily there to ensure that the image from the template is clear, crisp, positioned properly, the right distance from the storm drain, and that part is done in the correct manner, and to distribute the door hangers to the local residents so they understand why all of a sudden a painted yellow fish shows up on their street in front of their house. Number 1 rule today is what? Safety. Safety, absolute. That's why you've got the high-vis vests on. That's why we've got these tall orange traffic cones. That's why we have slow signs. And please, whoever paints the fish, when you go to admire it, don't step backwards into the road. Walk around and look at it from the sidewalk, okay? So what we want to do is get really sharp, defined fish. You've got the kits are behind you. They've got stencil brushes, they've got paint, there's toweling in there to clean up, there's a plastic bag to put all this stuff in. So we want nice sharp lines so that doesn't look like a halibut or a lingcod, it looks like a salmon. Okay, and we all know where this water goes from storm drains, right?
The river.
Where does it go? Into the streams, into the streams. So pollutants in the storm drain, it's pollutants in our creeks, and that's not good for our creeks. So let's go, there's a storm drain just by the driveway. Jim's gonna do a demonstration of how it all works. And it's really important that the parents see that because you're gonna have to be giving the students some instruction and making sure.
Fish. See the fin here? That goes towards the road. Everybody got that? And then take some tape. First of all, we take the tape. And when you're doing it, make sure you hold the thing down so that it's flush to the road. And then you just go like this. Keep tapping. Don't press. Keep tapping. Brush it, it'll go underneath them.
How long does it take to dry thing?
Oh, about 20 minutes. It's
You're all free to head out into your zones, so make sure you've got the kit and the slow sign and a pair of cones. Okay.
So now you've seen what John and the gang have done in West Vancouver, and it's simply amazing. And you can do that in your community too. And it's all because of this little fish. Not the big silver ones that come up our streams, but the little yellow ones along the roadways all across Canada. And it's legal. This fish in this color can be painted on our public roads, and you can be a part of it. You can be part of the protection and preservation of your local waterways. Remember, every time it rains, whatever's on the road is headed for your local creek. Be part of the solution and come and give us a hand, whether you paint one drain, whether you paint 100 drains, or whether you take on an education program like the West Van Streamkeepers. Come and give us a hand.